Well, we're right into the swing of things, aren't we? Jeez, that really didn't have much of an intro at all. What's going on, everybody? It's Mario Man 2100 back again with the first impressions video, and it's time for Dead or... I was going to say Dead or Alive again. I just played Dead or Alive. Devil May Cry HD Collection for the Sony PlayStation 4. This is the first time I've ever played Devil May Cry.
HD Collection.
That's cool. So yes, this is the first time I've ever played Devil May Cry. I've played other Spectacle Fighters before, Bayonetta 1 and 2. I still need to finish Bayonetta 2, but I've finished Bayonetta 1, so I really played those. And the only other game that really is a little bit like that is, in terms of like a Spectacle Fighter, is God of War. Which I know is more like I call it hack and slash. I know a lot of people get pissed off when they hear hack and slash. It's Spectacle Fighter. It's Spectacle Fighter, snarf, snarf. And it's like, no, it's hack and slash. Fuck off. So I've never played... this is pretty much, I believe, one of the first games, if not the first game, to bring on the hack and slash genre, like, really, really immensely.
Let's rock, baby.
Jeez, FMV, definitely an FMV. Jeez, 2001? I didn't know it was that far back, holy shit. Wait, is it the touchpad? Oh, it's the touchpad to go back. That's cool. I like that, that's cool. But jeez, 2001, I didn't know it was that far back. That's what, early, that's really early PlayStation 2. Goddamn, love the voice of that. That's cool.
Millenniums ago, there was a war between the humans.
Yeah, it's going back to. It looks like it's still widescreen, but he could be pretty close to 4:3 ratio. But I'm pretty sure it's 16 by 9.
His name was Sparta.
I believe is Dante's father in the games. I know a little bit about the lore of Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive, there we go, did it again. Devil May Cry. It's bad when they sound a little bit similar and both start with the same letter. Here we have Trish, who of course I know most of these characters from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and games after that. Like Project Cross Zone 2, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, you know, things like that.
Again, no password. I can't seem to get any real business.
And there's Lady. No, it's not Lady.
Whoa,
It's Trish.
Slow down, babe.
Well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean.
I love how there's a void at the back of the door that has just come through. It's just a void.
Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of you are characters around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
In that case, you should be used to this sort of thing.
God damn, got his ass kicked. Are we gonna Devil Trigger? What the fuck, Trish? I thought you were gonna...
Time to go to work, guys.
It stopped its suspension there. What the fuck? Yeah, you use the motorcycles usually. What the
Even
fuck?
as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
That was really bad translation there. in the
You're the
captions.
first one to know about my vengeance. Looks like I'm getting closer.
Because it said a demonic blood in
It
me.
seems that way.
It was like,
But I'm not your
no.
enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help. To put an end to the underworld.
What?
Jeez, that face is a little bit blank. No, it's early PlayStation 2, but goddamn. That is really, really, really bad. And I know they're basically just
20
up-resing
years ago, Moon just
the
the underworld resurrected.
models, but at the same time,
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He's been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island.
look at that FMV quality, boys. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful PlayStation 2. Early PlayStation 2 graphics. I will say that these models aren't terribly bad for early PlayStation 2 models, I will say. I've seen a lot worse. But they're not too much of the best, I will say. Oh jeez. Okay, a bit stilted. No. Only analog control. Oh, okay. So there's random pickups. Okay, so the sword is triangle. Circle is nothing. Square is nothing. X is to jump. R1 is to hold that up. See the screen, I guess. Taunt is R2. L2 is menu. Okay. Or just the map. That is the menu, which is start. Okay, so place current. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so if I go triangle, no, still doesn't change it. L1 does nothing. D-pad does nothing. And I'm not going to press the share button because that's the share button for the PlayStation 4. But it has a camera that's a little bit like, I was going to say Metal Gear Solid, but that's not right. Okay, that's fucking weird. I was gonna say it would be a fixed camera, but it's not. What is it with that voice clip? That voice clip sounds like it's... the pitch has been put down. Red orbs. Okay. So I can't do that yet, so I have to collect red orbs. Okay, redstone used to unlock new skills and doors. To acquire new skills, you must offer the stones to the god of time. Who knows? Okay, so if I look at that, okay, so that one particularly is 5-piece. Okay, so that's good. I don't have to pick up... okay, and those are 1. I was going to say I don't have to pick up 1s, but... yeah, okay, so you can pick up singular ones, the more circular orbs, 5, like that one. I've seen a blue one over the side, so I'm wondering if that is 10. Oh, no, can't control. Switch for a second. Oh, I jumped on the light post. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Can I double them? Yes, I can. Okay, blue orb fragment is also known as fragment of life. but it's only 1/4 the whole piece. Once it becomes whole, you'll increase. Okay, so basically you get an increase to your health if you get the blue orbs. Looks like that's good. It's good to know. Okay, so this would say this is a fixed camera, but it's not. Go through the doors. Rusty key may help, which I need to find is probably the... So it's a little bit like, feels like Resident Evil, in a sense. Okay, so there's an invisible wall there. No? There isn't one. So you can do a kick jump, which I do like. That's good. Definitely feels very early PlayStation 2. Like, god damn. It's not too bad, but the control, like, especially when you've been playing like more modern games as of late, definitely gets a bit grating. Okay, so we've got enough souls, but we'll pick up the rest. Or red orbs, I should say, or whatever they're called in the game. If I play the game long enough, I'll know these names. But as for right now, there's not too much. Okay, so you can jump up there, it looks like, to grab that one as well. And, okay, so that's how you're technically supposed to get that, but I got it early. It looks like there's multiple ways of doing it. Okay, so this... Okay, so it's circle to interact. Okay, that's good to know. Oh yeah, and it's a little bit like Resident Evil, where it does do that type of thing too, with when you go into doors and stuff. Look at that motion video at the back there. No, I can't go that way. I have to go in the room. Oh god, what the fuck happened here? Oh, no, I can't just walk off the table, it looks like. The rusty key? Yes it is. I do like the dynamic features of that, and I thought that thing might come alive. So I'm guessing this is a demon. Oh, they're marionette puppets. So yeah, so you do get rated on your combo potential for these games in particular. I thought I jumped down and it gave me a shadow to jump down. If there's no one. Yep, can't jump off the box apparently. It's too archaic for that. Okay. Good to fucking know. Okay, new area, it looks like. Okay, 3 openings to insert something. Okay. So this must be my next area that I need to go to. Oh, ladder. Can I... Am I gonna... There's the ladder. But the lid is closed and I can't go through. Okay. So, that obviously might be progression. Go on the other side. Okay, so there's only one door in. Oh, and they come back to life. It looks like. Music's good. It's definitely like a hack and slash type of soundtrack, I will say. Okay, got another fragment. Just gonna destroy things. Okay, so we're definitely God of War definitely picked up from that on from this game, because that definitely feels a lot like God of War, considering I played that first. But yeah, and it feels like it is like Resident Evil, but a little bit different. Okay, there's something written. 17 puppets, armor masters. Okay. There will be no admission as long as my masters are here. Okay, so obviously I've got to defeat the 17 puppets. But yeah, that really sounds like a muffled voice clip. Oh, you just gotta keep hitting it. Okay, that's cool. So it's a switch for something. What for, I don't know. Oh, there's more puppets. Yeah, so the longer you keep a combo up, of course, the better your rank is. Green orb that stores energy as soon as you get it, so basically it's just a health refill. Like a potion from like Final Fantasy, that sort of thing. It's just a health pickup. So obviously there's more puppets in here. Yep, here they come. I was gonna say, there's more puppets in here. And yes, there was. Okay, so obviously the rankings, as you can tell, from the capital letters, go from D to, I believe, might be S. It might be A, I don't know. With this game, it could be either or. Ooh, okay, throwing daggers and stuff, that's cool. So obviously there's different puppet enemies. So I'm really only pressing triangle. Maybe if I get a better like upgrades later in the game, I get more attacks for more buttons. Okay, so can I interact with the doors? No, I can't. Okay. So obviously, if I go back to that, jump on the thing, go back up. So that's most of the puppets destroyed. Got some more, looks like. Yeah, no, I believe A might be the top. They're basically, I believe, something like called like stylish combos, which I think is what the combo game is called in this series in general. Maybe it might be better in the later games when it comes to stylish combos, but as far as I know, it's D, C, B, and A. And there we go, we can go through the door. Okay, so I've seen a ladder over here that it looks like I can climb up it. Okay, so obviously I can't. Oh, there's blue. What's his name? That's a bit. Okay, so we've got 3 quarters. The health restore. Or health extension. And mission cleared. 169 orbs in all. C ranking, that's not bad. Not bad for a first go. So obviously the better ranking you get, then the more souls you get. Okay, so you have 10 different files, which I believe Resident Evil also did. I'm not sure if it was 10. I think it might have been 10. I don't know. I can't remember. But you could do that with typewriters in the game. But I know with some of the games you were very restricted because you had to find ink blots and stuff to refill, because otherwise you couldn't save, which that would have been hell. So I reckon I'm gonna leave it there for Devil May Cry HD edition. Is that what it's called? HD collection. Sorry, my apologies. And we'll finish it with the first game. What do I think? I think that it's good. I do want to definitely try it out more. I definitely want to play through this game and see what do I think of the first Devil May Cry game. Maybe I might do first impressions videos of Devil May Cry 2 and 3 via this version of the game. I hear 2 is an okay game, but I hear it's not that great at all. I hear that it's pretty bad. And Devil May Cry 3 is, I think, the one that's the most difficult, I think, of the series, from what I hear, of the original trilogy anyway. So ultimately, I would love to see what this game has in store, because I've played through most of the God of War series. I've played through Bayonetta, all the way through Bayonetta 1. I've played through the intro stage of Bayonetta 2. Definitely need to play more of that though, we'll say. But this is definitely a different hack and slash, and I definitely want to see where the story and the gameplay takes me, because it may, like, of course there might be later games that do this better. In fact, maybe even Bayonetta maybe does this game and does this type of thing, this type of gameplay style better, just due to the fact that it's technically the same team that have worked on this and worked on Bayonetta, as in this was originally played by Clover Studios and Capcom. Clover Studios now is defunct, unfortunately, but most of the people, if not all the people from Clover Studios, moved over and made their own gaming studio, which are now known as Platinum Games. Yeah, Platinum was actually developed by some of the guys that actually made Devil May Cry. And Beautiful Joe as well, I believe, is another game series that they worked on, which that game got a third game in the franchise, because I hear that those games are pretty good too. And if I can find a copy, I'll definitely try them out. At least the first game, I'll definitely try out. But yeah, no, it's interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how the game is different, because I'm really excited for that Devil May Cry 5 trailer. Really got me hyped, and I would love to see what else this series in general has in store with this game, the second game, the third game, and if I can find it, the fourth game. Because I eventually do want to play Devil May Cry 5, and that comes out in a few months, actually, from this recording. I believe it's August now, and I believe that game comes out in February in 2019. So, goddamn, like that release date is fast approaching with that and Resident Evil 2, which I have to get to Resident Evil 7 first, because I do have that game, I just haven't played it yet. And Resident Evil 2's remake is a little bit based on that game too, so on the graphical style and the gameplay a little bit. So yeah, got to get on that game too. There's just too many games to play for my first impression series. I've got to go back to some NES and SNES games as well, and there's a lot of other games for Switch, for PS4, for PS3, for Wii, for Wii U, and too many other countless games that are going to catch up on So with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching my first impressions video of the Devil May Cry HD collection with the first Devil May Cry game, which I think originally was released on the Sony PlayStation 2, but the HD collection on the PlayStation 4. This has been Mario Man 10,100. You guys have a great day and night, and of course, take care.